Hello everybody, this is Maximumdonut. Welcome to another episode of Gwent. Oh my days. Don't play for one day, drop 1k in terms of ranking. That sucks. How's everyone's days doing? Mine's been alright. Just split my lip.
I forgive you.
That's not nice. Alright, we're up against John Calvier, Shurako. Rank 19, same as me. I can't remember what John Calvier decks are like anymore. 2 Arrakis in hand, so the optimal blacklist will be Foglet first. Oh, followed by Arrakis, and then Roach. Pretty much we've... didn't have much of a choice. We've got our kind of finishers in hand, unfortunately, but we do have the Frightener, and we've got some decent carryover, and we win the coin flip. So good times all round.
Yes.
Tempo Calvier. So we do kind of want to fog early, even though it's hitting armor 3 times, so he actually does get a decent amount of armor protection. Our Lacerate from our Water Hag will be pretty useful here.
Greetings. What is it?
Off to the front yet again.
I think we may just play Frightener. No, we do want to play out some sources of... Okay, we've got a plan out here. So right now the Water Hag's representing 6, 9, 12 points. Okay. So we could take the round with 2 cards.
Greetings.
Kind of don't want him to keep playing, essentially.
Off to the front yet again.
Yeah, he's 28 points ahead. I can't make this back in 2. 38 point. He'll be 36 points ahead with me having played no carryover, which will be a pretty optimal point for him to pass on. If I play the Earth Elemental, I would still be making 9, 12, 15 points with my Water Hag. But with him being 28 points ahead, it's probably going to be most of the time. It's unfortunate. So 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So at the moment my Water Hag is representing 21 points of value, I think. So wait, so 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22 points when this comes out at the moment. So 22 points of value, and he is 41 points ahead, minus 3, 41, 38. So 21. I need 17 more points of value, which I will probably not be able to get. If I play Yennefer, then it's devalue my Water Hag. So unfortunately, we'll pass, lose the first round, 1 card up. Yeah, I mean, the Tempo Calvier is the kind of only Calvier deck that is around nowadays, as far as I'm aware. Alright, anyway, it's kind of good that actually Roach is in hand, I think. So that we can mulligan him away, get a gold. Nailed it.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
So we want to play out our fog a little bit early. and actually taking the lead is going to be pretty good since he played. So now he can't pass.
Let us see.
Unfortunate, but we'll play out our carryover.
It's time.
No roach. Nice. This may be the Siri Dash version of this deck. I'm not too sure. So he just played Avalak. Luckily, we didn't draw Roach, and actually our hand kind of improved in that we drew more carryover, and also we drew Keels, which we can use to get out Roach. So if we do that, then we'll be getting Trispot, which I think getting it out early is a good idea. So we will be going for that.
Just great.
I mean, he's basically gone through his entire deck now. And he's probably going to look to bleed. That's a useless card. Essentially, play out more carryover. 30 points ahead.
There is no escape.
More carryover. $35 points ahead. So we played out our Seleno Harpy at the moment with 35 points ahead, with him having placed his Orcs to get rid of our carryover from the 2 eggs into the Citro. Okay, so we've got a solid 10 points of carryover, which isn't too bad. Our deck is thinned out enough. And Commander's Horn is a pretty decent keep. And actually our hand could improve. We want to probably keep the Fog. Seleno Harpy is probably going to be better than Earth Elemental, and Fire Elemental is definitely better than... I mean, Earth Elemental is definitely better than... Anyway, you know what I mean. Alright, that's okay. So our opening play is going to be Seleno Harpy. We're in a strong but not dominant position at the moment. He's still got 3 golds to play. We've got 2 golds to play. At the moment we're 15 points ahead with 7 units on the board. Out comes Ockfist. So I wonder. We are going to fog that. So Ockfist comes out on his side of the board, 3 turns to go, fogging the back row, and we're 17 points ahead. With 8 cards left to play on his side. At the moment he's just playing pure tempo Calviate, and I'm struggling, I guess, to see what the cohesive plan is. I can't remember what the cohesive plan of Calviate decks is in general.
My prescription, a bit
The
of
Guevara Medic comes out. And we see an Earth Elemental. We'll just play out our Earth Elemental. Ockfist's timer goes down to 2, but it's on 2 health. And we do have the Fiend in backup to lock it should we want to. Alright, we're just going to lacerate that back row. Not yet though. Lacerating the back row is not actually a bad idea. Though what we could do is actually play out our... No, I think now's the time to lacerate. So we are... He's got 6 cards to play, but we are 10 points ahead for the time being, with our 2 finishes still left in hand. And some fairly beefy cards, to be honest. We still have yet to see any big beefy cards come out yet. He's still got 3 golds, of which essentially it's almost guaranteed the 3 gold cards are in his hand. That's all just a matter of sequencing now. So the next turn is probably going to be Woodland Spirit. Okay, we are now even on cards. So out comes Woodland Spirit onto the siege row. So he's just played Merc de Brac and shot down through my units. And now we are back to fairly... Well, I'm 16 points ahead, but he is 1 card ahead. Having fogged the middle row, Foglets are now on my siege row with the 3 wolves, the harpy and the earth elemental in my melee row, such that I can cast Commander's Horn for 20 points of value. So out comes Lacerate onto my siege row, killing my Foglets and a harpy, which I can argue is a mistake since that is only 4 and the front row is 5 units that would block my Solano Harpy. So block my Commander's Horn. So next I'll play Commander's Horn, and with being 1 card down, we are now 29 points ahead. So as we expected, Villain Trenton Mirth. Yep. Which is fine, so he probably plays both Villain Trenton Mirth and Scorch. So... is there anything that we think that we will need to lock against this deck? So at the moment he's got 4 units, but some of them are sitting in weather, so actually buffing their units is potentially positive for me. I can't wait 2 turns to buff, so I am just going to buff now. And the Water Hag is able to use Lacerate on the back row against him to kill that 3-point unit, which is also more value than I would have had otherwise. At the moment I'm 38 points ahead, but I'm losing the Earth Elemental. It will go down, losing 12 points, but with the Death Wish I'll be gaining 4 of those points back, so it's an 8-point loss once Villain Trenton Mirth goes off. Also, Fiend represents more value by halving Earth Elemental. Okay, so now that the Harpy on my side is going down, so I'll be playing Fiend and halving this unit's strength. $41 points ahead now. With Igni, I think he can make a lot of this strength back. Interesting. So my 5-point unit is going down. I'm having Lethode with D-Bomb. It goes down to 1. So we are now representing. So my 5-point unit is going down, but D-Bomb is representing a 30-point swing. So I think we've got this one in the bag. So even with D-bomb now, we are still enough points ahead. So tempo control Calvier, using Letho as their win condition. Nice. Alright, let's play one more with our scum ass Dagon deck. My understanding of matchups is still not that great, having only played, probably I've only played about 30 games with Dagon. I have not been playing Gwent for that long, so my understanding of just how leaders play is not that great. So with each patch I've basically chosen, you know, the most powerful deck in that archetype, or most powerful deck at that time, and kind of played it a lot and tried to, I suppose, improve my understanding of the game in that way. This is actually a great hand. I think we might just keep this whole hand. Yeah. Just gonna keep the whole thing. And we win the coin flip. So every time I play against Dagon, they seem to play Earth Elemental first, so I assume that's a decent thing to do first. I do like just playing out the Foglets though. I like getting weather ticking right away. And the usual response to this is to play Fog on the melee row, and then I'll respond by playing my Earth Elemental. I think we saw that in a previous video. So at the moment we are equal in terms of power, but should he pass, I will be forced to go a card down in order to take the round. A lot of Dagons that I've been playing against have been using a different build, which is probably more, I guess, advanced, improved upon compared to previous iterations. As in, this is probably a previous iteration. So he's teched an Arch Griffin to clear weather. Oh wow, a second one. So we will play out our Earth Elemental now. Looking to take the round. With Fire Elemental should we need to. Actually, we should have played Selena Harpy first. That was my bad. And actually we can play Arrakis too.
Just great.
That hurts. Ugh. I think I need to play out my Earth Elemental as well here, because it blocks the fog on the back row. Even though it's not ideal for how Trispot is activating. Oh dear. You see, like, a lot of decks that I've been playing against recently, I've been playing Spear Tip. And essentially when Spear Tip goes off, I cannot win this round, so I should just bow out of it. He does have more carryover than me, so he could actually dry pass. So the only thing I could hope for is if I were to play, say, Earth Elemental, then he would play another card into me. Alternatively, I could play Geels, look to Water Hag. Still probably not providing enough. Is Earth Elementaling better here? I don't think so. I think I just have to pass. So this finisher is Crohn's in the final round, so at least I have a relatively decent idea of what to expect in the coming rounds. But him having teched 2 Archgriffins is, yeah, telling that this is a deck kind of adjusted to the meta, which is something that I should probably look to doing. This hand is just fine. I'll keep this hand, I think. Yeah, I think we're happy with this. So if he looks to extend this round out by playing it out, Commander's Horn's probably going to come out here. Oh. It's going to be difficult for me to stay ahead, unfortunately. I'm probably going to have to wind up playing our Commander's Horn and actually take the round. I probably will want to play Geels at some point. Maybe you play the Frightener? I think that is what I'll do. I will play the Frightener if I get it. Unfortunately, get Water Hag, which might be a decent idea to try and deny carryover. Alternatively, I can use it to try and block him having a good Commander's Horn. But my Commander's Horn is going to do something similar. So actually we're going a point... Oh, we're going a card down. Of this I was really vulnerable to a pass. Mistake. But I can Fiend to lock the Earth Elemental, which is going to make up some of that deficit. Playing more cards would be quite interesting. I've like given him a pass on a platter by not actually calculating things.
We're all dressed up just for you.
So that's 3, 6, 9, 15, 18, 21, 24. So we still won't have enough points to not go a card down, but I think he's just going for the win here. That's scary. He did just use his finisher. And he's still got more gold cards potentially in hand. Commander's Horn. No. So Hopefully this allows us now to not lose the round one card down. I mean, it is still possible for us just to lose this round with the next card he plays, but we'll see. The fact that we'll be drawing Woodland Spirit means that our next round will be pretty strong. So at the moment we're 11 points ahead. So his card has to be worth 9 points, and it'll force 9 points or more, and it'll force us to play out our final card. He's really thinking about it. I mean, so it's obviously not a card that's going to just outright win him the match. Ooh. Don't think that's going to win him the round. Chironex. Oh, is that enough? I don't think it is. Oh no, I actually do lose. I think I lose. Oh, it's really, really, really close. That was a really bold play. You gotta respect that. Oh man. Oh dear. That's a good match. Alright. Well, he certainly chose the right time to go for the outright win, and yeah. Props. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.